What is going on? I'm Zedmot. We are here on my Zedmot account. I really gotta work out that Anon moves Zedmot deal. Let me know in the comments what you think about how to brand and better further the channel. I really don't put any effort into that. So if you guys have thoughts on that, please do let me know. If you don't care, that works too. The reason why we're here today is a good one right in here. The Speed Serum is here. Speed Serum is so much fun, and you have to do it with Warriors. Warriors with Speed Serum is... I can't even explain how... It's like fries with gravy, fries with ketchup, fries with mayo. There's so many different ways to eat French fries. How do you guys eat your French fries? I just like French fries. Feels like there's a bit of... In France, no one used ketchup. Samurai sauce was the answer there. Samurai sauce is so good, by the way. I don't even know if it exists in Canada. I think it's like a Belgian thing. Anyways, let's keep going. We're going to get rid of all of the NPCs because we really, really don't care about NPCs. I just destroy those as soon as I get them. But let's get some PvP going. As you can see here, we also have Imitation Game. Not likely to be a challenge. Let's just go. I mean, we'll use Bullet for a little while. We'll switch to Brick a little while later. We'll just try and use some different troops. I'm going to need some warm-up here. My warrior skills are quite good once I get going, but I can almost guarantee that I'm just going to totally botch all of the things. Let's get one more artillery. I don't actually know how much health my dudes have. Decent first smoke location though. Pretty happy with that. We're going to use ground flares. Always ground flares with warriors. So critical. That way we avoid that shock mine. Hopefully let's throw a med kit out there. Told you we're going to need some time to get warmed up. Now we're going to throw that. We're going to throw some critters, and then we're going to shock some things, and yeah. Now, the thing to be aware of when it comes to warriors and Speed Serum, it makes them heal themselves so much faster, and it looks like they're attacking like 8 times faster, and it's just magical. What you need to be aware of is that they actually only attack 3 times faster. Or maybe it's 300% faster. I guess that means they're attacking 4 times faster, but it means they do 50% less damage. Now, it's a bit confusing. I think they're either doing 1.5 times the damage or 2 times the damage, because it's like the initial damage plus 3 times faster. Supercell math is very hard to figure out. So they're either doing 1.5 or 2 times the damage. Now, just be aware that it makes them shoot faster or hit faster, which makes them heal themselves faster, which makes... That's all you need to know is that it's super awesome. There's a whole bunch of math questions with Boom Beach that we will likely never ever get answered, such as how Battle Orders level 6 works. Oh, I'm about to lose all sorts of warriors here. I do not have troop health. In a perfect world, you have troop health, and troop health just makes everything so much better when it comes to warriors especially. Let's throw our Speed Serum out there. See if we can't just race that one shock on that right side. Yes, we did. That right-hand side microwaver got a total of 0 of our troops. So, I mean, we've lost 2 troops so far, and 4 troops so far. Sorry, just counting here. I am getting warmed up. These are not great warrior attacks. You can do better than this. I'm sure of it. So please do give warriors a try, especially with the Speed Serum. I love the Speed Serum. We're going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to do a right-hand or left-hand side flare. We're going to drop all of our warriors over like so. And then what we're going to do is try to get them to walk up in a nice, even little path up into here. Just that way, I don't really want to look for hidden mines. And so this way, maybe Bullet will clear some off for us. We're going to lose the delay, and we're probably going to hit that shock mine, so I'm going to try and clear it. But otherwise, I think we're going to be in good shape. So let's go 1 and 2 into here. Hopefully, now that's the beauty of warriors. Warriors are just so good because you don't need to be perfect. You don't have to absolutely perfectly nail everything about them. You can just miss some smoking areas, walk them through, they get shot a little bit, but they heal themselves, they've got high health to start with, and it's all good stuff. So, warriors plus speed serum. So good. Now, there are different ways to use warriors. Back when Mr. Kavan first came out, I maxed out this ice shield, so we're going to try ice shield a little bit. Now, I don't like ice shield. I don't like Kavan, because Kavan doesn't necessarily get where you want him to be all the time, whereas you can basically guarantee that, oh, look at that pretty shiny warship statue. The warship statues are huge, by the way. Why are they so big? Let me know if you like them or not. I have not really paid much attention to them, but I just find them to be huge. I don't really get why they're 3x3 instead of 2x2. So now we need to go like this, and we're going to flare up into here. Don't really need to use ground flares when using Mr. Bullet, which I probably should have. I'm going to get just absolutely wrecked. But on the plus side, having your troops take a little bit of damage when you have Mr. Kavan means that he's gonna keep up. He's gonna come try. Look at this. I've already lost so many troops that this is just silly. Let's throw out the ice shield. Now, just a reminder, ice shield is fantastic in the fact that it doesn't matter what hits your troops. It's whether it be a doom cannon, whether it be a boom cannon. Any first shot, they will not die. That attack was just gross. Try to do things somewhat differently, almost lost, and I can't even blame Kavan. I mean, I partially blame Kavan, but I can't totally perfectly blame him. Let's try again. This person's only a level 56. They clearly don't like being raided by warriors because they've got all of their mines set up around their HQ, but thankfully they also have their mines touching buildings, so we can do a little bit of damage there. Let's get rid of this as well. What the heck? We're going to use one smoke. Always one smoke when using warriors. Just as long as you place it fairly well, all that boom cannon's going to do is look back and forth, trying to find something to shoot, and it's going to fail. So we're going to go quite like this. Now, that ground flare helped us avoid that shock mine. Hopefully, Kavan avoids it as well. Now, obviously, one of the reasons I don't really like Kavan is that you have to time his stuff a little bit better. You can't push the button and have it automatically come on. Obviously, my video cut out. I promise. We're still here. What happened? Kavan did it. That's all I can think of, is it must have been Dr. Kevin Kavan. There we go. So, you just missed out. I just got no casualties. Now, Kavan had something to do with that for sure. Let's just have a quick replay look just to see what's going on here. Now, the ice shield, you have to activate it exactly when you want it, which is a little bit unfortunate. I almost wish that you could, it was like the other ones, like battle orders or like taunt. Now, I'm almost willing to bet that the boom cannon or the sniper tower or something shoots. Look at this right there. Boom cannon gets a shot off. I'm almost certain at our warriors, but ice shield coming in handy. So ice shield can be helpful. I just don't like it. It's not as good as battle orders. It's not as good as taunt. So, I mean, yes, it's not bad, but it's just not great. So hopefully we can get the same thing going here. We're gonna go warriors like this. We're going to throw a smoke right about there, and then we're going to do a nice ground flare. Always ground flare, taking a little bit of damage just so that Kavan comes and heals us. And no, it's not. It's because I didn't smoke them properly. But hopefully not going to be a problem. Come on, Kavan. We've got damaged troops. They need your help. Get up here. We're going to throw critters. We're going to hit that button. We're going to go like this. And realistically, probably don't even need to throw shocks at this point. Just so strong. And by the way, yes, there is a stacking of battle orders and speed serum. Again, the math just not all that easy to find or figure out. So people have done testing. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. So just be aware that yes, battle orders does stack with speed serum. And I don't know the exact math, but it just means good things. And good things are good? Anyways, let's go. Come on. Let's get into here. We're going to go. I like to always throw my Miss Brick first. And the reason for that is because if Brick dies, everything just kind of goes to pot. And you don't really want Brick to die because Brick is awesomeness. So let's just go like this. We're going to go critter, and then just no shocks even. We'll just use Speed Serum and Battle Order. Look at that. Like, just absolutely crushing that base. Now, granted, they don't have any ice statues or anything like that, but it's just so much fun. And if you don't have endless reserves, it doesn't really matter. If you don't have endless reserves, I would highly recommend using Bullit, because his taunt will keep your troops alive. But we're going to use Miss Brick for a while. Maybe we'll even use Iron Will or whatever that is called. Iron Will, I feel like, is the hero ability that needs a buff above all others. If you guys have a hero ability that you think needs a buff more than Iron Will, I would love to hear about it. Hopefully we don't hit that shock mine. Looks like we're not going to. Now, you don't have to know the pathing. You don't have to know what's going on. All you got to do is just keep your smoke one step slightly ahead. With Zookas, it's a little bit easier because they move a little bit slower. But with these dudes right here, it's pretty darn good. And we're just going to go medkits. Medkits. No shocks needed. Blowing through that base like it's going on a style. And just crushing. I mean, we're losing a couple troops here. We definitely could save a few troops if we use shocks. And generally speaking, the best way to do it is 2 shocks, 2 critters with warriors. I think that comes out to either 36 or 40 GBE. I always forget because there's battle orders and or taunt in there. But please do give this troop combo a try. If you've never used warriors before, you might make some mistakes. But generally speaking, they're a very forgiving troop, especially for being a squishy troop, as termed by our once community manager, Mr. Drew. So definitely need to throw a medkit here, because this is going to be bad things. Like all Brick's going to do on this attack is stand back and provide a bit of distraction, because her battle orders are not going to reach our troops. So I'm not even going to hit battle orders, and then all she did was distract that hot pot for a second so that we could save from having to throw any shocks with a hot pot up in our grill. So yes, up in our grill. 28 warriors lost. That is too many. Let's clear some mines. As you can see here, I'm not using enough GBE because I'm not thinking very well. So what I would highly recommend is spend a bunch of GBE, clear enough mines, and if you have troop health, then you don't necessarily need to do that. But I do not have troop health. So we're going to go a smoke in about here, a smoke about here, and then just flare somewhere in those trees, get the warrior dudes walking, and they have so much health. And the fact that they heal themselves, I just can't say enough about how great warriors are for PvP. Now, this is only PvP. You can use warriors in a couple instances on operation attacks, but it's pretty rare and not really something that I would recommend. Let's throw some of this and some of this and some of this, and down goes one more base. Let me know in the comments if you like the silliness factor of not using shocks, or you just prefer just to see good attacks. I'm going to try and get a balance here, because part of the reason why I'm doing this silly attack business is because Speed Serum is just straight up silly. Let's see if I actually have an operation attack. I can't do. Shucks, I can't. Too bad. Anyways, so Speed Serum is just so op and so unfair that it kind of gives that... it makes me want to do silly, ridiculous attacks. So maybe we'll switch out and do a couple different attacks with rifles in a second. But for right now, this is so fun. As soon as I saw this come in, I knew that I had to get this video made, because I love using warriors. And as soon as Speed Serum comes out, it just makes things so much better. Like Warriors with Speed Serum, I've said it probably 20 times on this video alone, but it's just so much fun, and there are very few things in Boom Beach that are as fun as Warriors with Speed Serum. If you have something that you find to be as fun as Speed Serum and Warriors, please do let me know. I would love to hear what it is that makes you smile, because, oh shoot, that didn't even notice. So, sorry whoever that was, they've got a hopper shield. Where did that go? I just noticed it back up in there. If you are DE2 or you know DE2, can you throw them an apology for me? I didn't know. This is why people who put their hopper shield at the back, put it up the front. Because, no, I don't scout, so I don't see things at the back of the base. So, apologies. Put your hopper shield up the front. Did I actually... I donated a ton of diamonds to a hopper recently. Nope, they're not on my list. So, yeah. Put your hopper shield somewhere where it's visible, because at the very back doesn't work out for me, and I often find myself missing them. So if you know DE2, let them know. My apologies. I do try my best to give intel and diamonds and all of that fun stuff, but as you saw in this video, we are rushing through things because we've got Speed Serum! Yeah, I figured you're probably sick and tired of me talking about Speed Serum, but it's great! We're waiting for Brick. I lost sight of her, so we're just going to flare the headquarters there. I'm going to throw some critters here, and we're going to go like this, and we're going to shock in like this, and even throw some medkits. Medkits, I feel like medkits are completely useless right now, because those warriors are healing themselves so quickly, but might as well throw some medkits. Getting rid of that boosted ice right in there. I really wish that Imitation Game would give us some really hard bases, because at this VP, sitting about 700 VP, I rarely see difficult bases, so having to rely on luck to give us hard bases, I would really like to see some bases that I really, really had to try on, and I feel like a lot of people who play Boom Beach would love to have hard bases once in a while, but at the same time, people are like, well, I just want to be able to take down Imitation Game easily. So, again, let me know what you think, if you want to have hard bases on Imitation Game, or you just like the free, easy resources. Either way, would love to hear from you. I'm trying to get you guys commenting in case you didn't notice. Would love some feedback. Did we lose any troops there? No, we didn't. 0 losses. This person is all offense, of course, so 2 critters, 2 shocks. Best way to do it, as you can see by the fact that we lost 2. Shucks. Thought we lost 0. Let's give a quick switch up. I'm going to see if I have a rifle account. Let's do all rifles, because we're just going to do it for 1 attack. And I'm going to try and keep this video all about warriors and all about Speed Serum. But Speed Serum with riflemen is pretty darn full of fun too. And part of the reason for that is this tribe over here. Let's boost that up to max. Let's get some raw crystals back in the meantime. Get some gold thrown in there. Good thing I boosted that. That would have been super awkward if we would have lost. And always check your tribes. I find that I forget to boost my tribes all of the time. Let's boost that boom cannon damage. Always boost that. Get rid of those tank players. Let's get in here. We'll attack Oleg. Look at that! Boosted ice! Awesome! So, little bit of excitement there with the boosted ice. We're going to go right into about here, clearing a little spot for my dudes to stand, and we are going to burn that shield. We are going to burn that shield, and it's going to be a good time. I love burning through shields with squishy, wimpy little troops, so we're going to seesaw the troops, and then we're going to walk all the way along this wall, hoping to avoid as many mines as we can. I think we're going to hit at least a couple based on those back riflemen, but only got 1 it looks like, so we should be in good shape. Now, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Too many smokes? Yes, but with rifles, you want to have a whole bunch of smoke cover. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time. And I'm just going to flare the headquarters. We're going to throw critters. I'm going to throw this right about here. We're going to shock all of the things, and then just medkits, because riflemen don't heal themselves. And that shield just got absolutely melted. Only lost a couple riflemen and just melted that shield so quickly. So, fun times. Goodbye, Oleg. Giving them some intel and diamonds, though, which is, with warriors, might have not done that. Would have been nice to burn the shield with warriors, maybe, but what do you do? Let me know. Oh, there we go. See this person? Dragon something. So, There is our chance for redemption. By the way, you can scout after hitting attack. It's that new feature that came out when warships came out, so little bit wonky there. I'll show you one more time. I just did it by accident that time. Let's show you one more time. Gonna keep... Now, realistically, you only need to drop one boat of rifles, but let's just keep this going. Get the Speed Serum on the hot pot so that it melts us even faster. Speed Serum does affect defensive buildings, so you have to be a little bit careful of where you throw it. Look at this. They're just running over things, and they're still alive somehow, some way. So let's barrage all of the troops, then we'll come back. We've done 2 full boats of troops, so that should get them 4 intel and diamonds, I believe. I always forget, but I'm pretty sure you just need to lose all your troops twice, 4 times for extra diamonds. But let's get in here, and I want to show you how you can scout. Oh, owner is online. Go offline. I want to... Okay, I guess we're going to skip you. Let's skip you. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, here we go. So now that we've hit attack, you can actually still scout, even after you've hit attack. So little bit handy. You can check boom mines, all sorts of fun stuff like that. But as soon as you drop troops or you use artillery or barrage, you can't do that anymore. So even if I switch to bullet and I click on things, you can't scout anymore. So make sure you scout before dropping any sort of artillery, or you just don't scout at all, which is generally how I like to do things. It's not that I like to do things, I'm just super, super impatient / lazy. So we're going to walk right to about here. You don't have to flare all the way to the headquarters. You see that they've got some buildings where I want my troops to go, but you just need to get them walking, and then Bullet will get into position all on his own. We've already lost 1 troop. So we're going to go critter, critter, bam, and then like so, and then just medkits on top. Again, medkits probably doing nothing, but both those shock launchers, or that shock launcher right there, we did not shock it. It did not have a chance to shoot, and our troops, we lost 0 at the headquarters. To the rainbow statue. I don't think they get intel or diamonds for 1 troop lost. I think you need more than that. I think you need something like 6 or 8 troop locations or something ridiculous like that. How do we want to do this? Let's try to do something a little bit different. Lots and lots of mines here. And really, people's mines are often set up to combat against warriors for whatever reason. We're going to hit this shock mine right here with Bullet. I'm okay with that. And then we're going to go nice straight drop right in behind. Bullet being our savior, obviously. And then I'm just going to walk all the way to the back. I don't really have much of a plan here. I think we're about to lose a whole bunch of warriors, though. Let's get a med kit out there. I'm just trying... Uh-oh, there's a mine. Oh, man. Poof. Lots and lots of troops lost. Not all that many, thankfully. So now let's flare onto here, just so that Bullet stands out of the way somewhat, and then we're going to shock in here like this, hoping that they get that, what is that thing called? Shield generator down, and then Speed Serum. Just everything happens so quickly, and I find that having everything happen super quickly like that gets your reflexes for normal attack with tanks or Zookas or whatever honed a little bit better. So even if you never use warrior, if you're always a tank player, I find that using warriors just helps you get a little bit better at smoking troops or at quick reflexes, like whether a boom cannon turns towards your troops or whatever it might be. I just find that using fast troops makes you a better player. I don't know if if you're a tank player and you agree or disagree, please do let me know. I can't speak for tank players. I know quite a few players who really do like tanks, but I don't understand their mindset. Parents, that's you. So again, medkit. Did we get there? No. Losing tons of troops yet again. Just not planning anything well. Speed Serum, shocking. Bullet's going to taunt that shock launcher, so it's not even going to fire at us. The rest of our troops just going ham in behind. Ugly hits. Losing a ton of troops. From this point forward, I will try and do only good attacks. Try and lose as few troops as possible, because I find with instant training, you just get so sloppy. I wish you could turn off instant training for a video, for example. just so we could do a full map clear. I tried to not click the button, but I am not good at that. For those of you who don't click on your resource boat, I applaud you, because I can't do it. It is literally impossible for me. I just can't stop myself. And so if you are one of the... By the way, the resource boat has no cap. So if you can avoid clicking the resource boat, you can get somewhere in the neighborhood of millions and quadrillions worth of resources, and you should try it. Because you can get all of your raw crystals, you can do all good stuff, all by the help of the resource boat. I know that there is a text thing that says the resource boat has a limit or whatever, but it really, really doesn't. So don't click your resource boat and good things will come to you. I just can't stop myself from clicking it. I have a video on it. I'll try and link it. At this point, we're at the 25-minute mark of this video. Holy crow, my map is still not clear, and that's with warriors. So those of you who clear your map with tanks, how long does it take? We're flying through this. Maybe because my map is not terribly clear, because I don't clear it all that often. So we're going to leave that shock mine back there. We're going to clear some of these mines. One smoke, as always. Let me know if you use more than one smoke. I don't think that more than one smoke is ever required, but I am open to your interpretation. I'm pretty sure I just missed that flare, or I just don't understand. I find that a lot of the times what I think is straight in Boom Beach is not straight in Boom Beach, and I just lost all of my troops. Have not lost a battle yet, though, thankfully. Yet is the key word. Let's go like this. We're just going to shock, medkit everything, hopefully being able to get through this with flamethrowers in our face. Right after I say I'm going to start paying attention, I totally botch it. So, I guess the moral of the story is I just suck. Suck. Okay, 30 troops lost. How many bases do we have left? 1, 2... Skip a few... 3. Okay, so 3 bases. Let's see if we can keep it under 10 casualties for... Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is a pretty base. Not super functional, but it looks quite pretty. So well done to Chinese McSquiggles. Let's get all of our troops over into here. And then I'm actually going to use building flares just to be super cautious. Trying to get all of our stuff nice and happy. And then we'll do a ground flare after the building flare. Hoping to get a nice straight line. Walking through trees a little bit more difficult. Like very slightly more difficult. With this, all we really need to do is critters. Critter, and Speed Serum. And that should distract everything well enough that not a problem. So 0 losses on the heart-shaped base, watching the heart, breaking hearts as it explodes. Not bad. I feel like there's missing a building over in here. Maybe that's just the trees, though. 0 losses in 1 base. Now we need to get 2 more. I'm not going to do Imitation Game. Imitation Game we'll leave for another day. Oh man, SEMO. The SEMO is definitely going to play a factor in some troop losses. So I'm just going to BART it out. I find that I totally overreact when it comes to SEMOs. I also overreact when it comes to grapplers when using tanks. I just don't want to deal with it. You can get by them, but SEMOs have a little bit of weird behavior sometimes. Sometimes they attack heroes when they're not supposed to. Sometimes they attack troops when they're not supposed to. Let's throw a med kit because I'm about to lose some warriors. Definitely lost 1. Critter, Speed Serum, shock, and that should do us. Whew. See, like at the core, if you can use all your GBE to get to the core, you're in good shape because Speed Serum and critters. If you don't have critters, you need to rely a little bit more on shocks, or a lot more on shocks, I should say. But overall, critters are just the warrior's best friend. We got a hot pot. That's okay. This person clearly does not like tanks, I'm going to say. But at the same time, people who build hot pots kind of puzzle me. A hot pot near the beach is not going to do much. Maybe it's against RCZM or something like that. I don't know why people build hot pots and put them near the beach, because hot pots are a squishy troop's worst nightmare. But squishy troops near the beach, I guess RCZM, I find that I don't get rated by RCZM like at all. It's all about tank medics, so I'm a little bit puzzled by the location of that hotpot. Let's get this out, and we don't even need to use anything else, because Bullit should take all of the shots for us. We can then throw like 8 smokes on top of our troops. Very, very easy base. Having all the shock launchers, all the rocket launchers at the shore just means that Bullit can take all the damage, warriors totally unmolested at the core. And I think we're done. That's a long, long video. 17% invasion, 14%. That is the best invasion percentage you want if you're trying to gain VP. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, but that is what you want all day, every day. Obviously, it can't be like that on Mondays, but all day, every day. Otherwise, let's check when our next invasion was. I just saw it. 7 minutes. So yeah, we're going to call it a day. I am going to salvage that terrible, terrible statue. 99 powder and a shard converter ain't one. Shard converter apparently coming in the next update. People saying the next update's going to be here the next 4 days or so. No idea if that's accurate or not. Hopefully we get some sneak peeks or some new info soon. Would love, love, love to either make a sneak peek for you guys or to hear some info about this update on the public channels. Otherwise, that's it for me. I'm Zedmont. This was Speed Serum with Warriors. 1 rifleman attack thrown in because I just can't help myself. Let me know in the comments all of the things I've asked. I can't even remember half the things I asked, but let me know. Say hi. Let me know which attack was your favorite. If you're going to be using warriors, if you hate warriors, which hero you use with your warriors, which ability you use with your warriors, which warriors you use with your warriors. And if you have a extra gunboat ability that you like more than the Speed Serum, that you have more fun with than the Speed Serum, let me know. I know that the Tiny Shock is great, and I know that the Universal Hack is great, but they're just not as much fun as the Speed Serum. The Universal Hack can be very, very great for operation attacks. The Tiny Shock can be great for operation attacks, but they're just not as much fun, I don't think. I'm open to your thoughts and ideas. I'm out of here, though. Thanks for coming in. Too much babbling for me. Talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Peace.